Hello traders, Trading with Bill, Options and Forex. Hello and welcome back. It is June 11th, 2014 on a Wednesday. Thank you for joining me, tradingwithbill.com, helping losing traders become winning traders. Traders, my name is William Gilday, but they call me Bill. All right, great to be back with you. Overcast skies here, but very, very warm in Pattaya, Thailand. It's great to be with you on another day. Sorry about the background noise. That is my news guy yakking away on the laptop. All right, let's get moving. Got a lot to talk about today. Going to talk about some options and our options trade that we put on yesterday that I told you about. And of course, we have some currencies to look at. All right, traders, before we do that, I know we really don't want to talk about it, but it is important, and that is our risk disclaimer. Forex trading and options trading has a large potential of rewards, but also a large potential of risk. You must be aware of the risks and be willing to accept them in order to invest in the Forex and options markets. Do not trade with money you cannot afford to lose. Traders, please don't go in the live markets until you're comfortable with your financial situation. You will find if you're not biting your fingernails and sitting on the edge of your seat worrying if the trade's going to work or not because you put too much on the table, when you don't have to do that, your trading will get so much better. We're going to lose trades. That's just the way it is. We're going to lose trades. But if you can lose a trade, it's like taking dust off the top of your television set. That's the way it should be. It should not have any effect on your mental status at all, even though it does, but it should. All right, folks, look at these coffee beans. Is this not the bomb right there? Okay, so let's talk options. And we're talking about weekly options, right? We're doing weekly options. And this week we're doing the spiders, which is the S&P 500. So yesterday, remember, we were selling a vertical spread because we had a bullish market, so we were taking a sell on a vertical spread, and let's take a look at that trade. Okay, this might be a little bit hard for you to see. Hopefully you can see it, but you can see at the 195 is where I took the sell, and that was a put. I took a sell on a put at 195, and I placed a buy for insurance at 196. So basically what I'm saying is I expect this to continue to the upside, okay? And as long as it continues to the upside, we will continue to make some profits. All right, let's move over here. I hope that wasn't too confusing. I'll write that out for tomorrow so we can really get that down so you understand exactly what I'm talking about. It sounds confusing to me, so it must be confusing to you. But let's look at some charts, and this will make it a little bit easier, okay? All right, so here's our trade. Now, remember we looked at two systems, right? We looked at the personal pivot system on the Thinkorswim platform. That's part of your indicators. And then you remember our next system is the CSS version 2 that's put out by Jeff with the Guru Option Man. So that's put out by Jeff. So we're talking about the personal pivots here. Now remember, I didn't mark it, but you can see that turquoise arrow where it says to go to the upside. Now, if you were in this trade since then, you are really killing them right at the moment. So we're at an all-time high yesterday, but it came back down, and remember the S&P 500 closed at negative 0.02. So it was the first time it was in the red in quite a long time. I want to bring your attention to the bottom of the chart. Take a look at the DNA indicator, and you can see that blue line is pointing down. That's really not what we want to see in our trade. Okay, that's not a good sign for us, being that we only have 2 days left of this trade, because we want to be out of this trade probably like 36 hours from now, sometime in the Thursday market, New York session. We want to be out of this trade. So we'll see how it goes. However, I want you to take a look at the arrow that's pointing to the upside. So we're going to make profit as long as this currency pair continues to move to the upside. The next thing is the moving averages. We have two moving averages on the chart, and you can see that they have nice angle and separation, and they're pointing to the upside. anytime you're looking at moving averages, you always want to see that they have nice angle and separation. You don't want them looking all stuck together like a bowl of spaghetti, right? You want them to see a nice, clear angle and separation because it tells you that the trend is moving and it's nice and clear and there's no problems ahead, right? Now you're going to get some red candles because it pulls back and all that sort of stuff. But basically, this is really nice to the upside. However, we'll see how it goes because we have some signals here saying that this might be at resistance and might give us a little pullback here, but not a big deal. Okay, now let's go to the Option Guru's system, which is the CSS version 2, and that is this chart. This chart's a little bit clearer. It's got a little bit more stuff on it, so we can talk about this. One is you can see the stochastics on the bottom of the chart, and you can see that has turned red in yesterday's session. The second one is the MACD. That has turned red in yesterday's New York session. That is not good for us traders. So we really don't want to see that. Now, don't be alarmed that you probably only have one daily candle on yours, or your candle looks different than mine, and that is because my charts and my computer is set to Bangkok, Thailand time and not New York time. There's a very good chance that I'm going to change that to New York time. So the candles should work within the New York trading hours because that's what we're trading. So I have to check on that. I will check on that today, make sure we're correct on our time on our charts. But I'm almost positive they're set to my computer, and that is Thailand time. Thank goodness. One time. We don't have no daylight savings or anything like that in Thailand. Everything is one time. We don't change our clocks or anything. It just is. It is what it is. It's really nice. I don't miss the changing of clocks every 6 months. What a pain that is, isn't it? Especially like the United States where I'm from, and we have 3 different time zones. So it's pretty crazy. And I think Australia's got like 4 time zones, and they do the time change thing also. All right, traders, that is what's going on with options. I'm going to make sure that's clear to you when we get back tomorrow. This video is just running so quick. I can't believe how fast time flies, and I got a lot of charts to look at on the currency side of our presentation. So we'll get that written out for you tomorrow, and we'll have a much more clearer picture of what's going on with that, because I know that was confusing to you. All right, traders, to the charts we go. We got 2 currency pairs we're going to look at, and I picked them because one is okay, the other one's okay, but they're pretty interesting from yesterday's trade. So let's go. First one we're going to look at is the pound dollar. Traders, this is still bullish. I know we had a sell-off for the last 2 days, but this is still bullish. We are bullish in the pound. We have not taken out any significant lows. We are still bullish. Yes, we had a little pullback here, but you can see where I placed on this chart, the daily chart, that we have support, but we are bullish on this pair. All right, we are bullish. So let's go over to the 1 hour chart, and let's take a look at what the trade plan would be. Well, the trade plan is we're coming into the 200 exponential moving average. We don't want to trade into the 200 exponential moving average. That's only like 22 pips away. So we want a close above the 200 exponential moving average, and we want to take this for profit. And you can see where my profit taking area is. Why did I pick that area, traders? Look left of where it says profit, and you can see that is previous resistance, and I want to be out of that trade at that point because it's going to do what? It's going to bounce and probably have some sort of reaction at that price level. So I want out of that trade at that point. So we want a close above the 200, bullish candlestick hopefully, and we're going to take that to the upside. It's only 20, I think it's 25 or 24 pips away from where we're at now. It's not a big deal. We can wait for that. This is being screen was taken about 15 minutes after the London Open, so we're pretty fresh in the market. So this is pretty current. Okay, let's go to the 15-minute chart. Let's take a look at that, guys and girls. All right, 15-minute chart. We're basically at the same situation. You can see where my stop is. It's below support, and you can see we need another close above the 200 exponential moving average. We got the daily pivot point right there, and we have the 200 right there. Confluence area. A lot of junk in the trunk right there that we don't want to be messing with and we don't want to be trading into. Otherwise, this would be a great area to be taking this. We haven't talked about the deviations. I haven't had a chance to give you a video on that, but we will. but we're in a perfect spot here at the settlement level to take this to the upside. But I'm not trading into heavy resistance, and the 200 and the daily pivot is heavy resistance, so we're not going to do that. So that's the trade plan again, above the 200, and we're going to go and we're going to take this bad boy to the upside to our take profit area, which is, funny as it is, the next deviation level. All right, traders, let's take a look at all three charts together, and you can see all three charts together. This is really crazy. Do you know, my news guy doesn't talk for hours, right? I put on my recording, and now he's like nonstop at the jabber jaw. Unbelievable. But he's free, so it's okay. All right, so this is where I like to put all three charts together, just get a good look at what's going on, and it's a good reference chart. I suggest you do that. Just take a screenshot of all three of your charts that you worked on for your analysis, and just take a screenshot so you can look at it during the day, and it's really quick, and it's really nice after the trading session, and whether you took profit in the trade or you got stopped out break even or you got stopped out with a loss, you can go back and look at your three charts together, and it's really nice reference area. I'm a very visual trader. I like seeing stuff. I like to see it in front of me. That's why I have these bright colors on my charts, because it just brings my attention to it. And I'm old, so I need to, well, I'm not that old, but I'm old, and I need to be able to see what's going on. All right, traders, the other one I want to look at is this Aussie yen. Wow, what a trip this pair has been on. Look at this daily chart, traders. This is wide open to the upside, non-stop, higher highs and higher lows. I'm a little concerned. Look left of your chart. We're starting to get into some resistance areas. So we might see a big red candle coming up, maybe Friday, when profit taking starts for the weekend. So we'll have to keep an eye on that, but we really don't want two indecision candles back to back. So I hope today continues to the upside and we keep getting this upward momentum till about 2 days from now. You know, Friday's New York session, we can start getting some weakness as people start taking their profits. Okay, let's jump over to the 1 hour chart. Here's a 1 hour chart. This is in a nasty range, this 1 hour chart. This is in a 30 pip range, guys and girls. And it's not too pretty, to be honest with you, but we're looking for a bullish candlestick formation, and we're going to take this to the upside. And I know we've got R2 and R3 up there. I got to be honest with you, traders, I'm ignoring it. We just need a bullish candle. Let's take this to the upside and just move. Just get in it and go. The Aussie is so strong right now. We need to take advantage of that, and I think it'll go right through those levels. I don't think they're really that big of a deal. And normally I would never say that, but this pair is just on the move, and I think we need to take advantage if we can get an entry. The problem is, I have to be honest with you, traders, is getting the entry. And that's going to be the challenge, is getting into this trade. Let's look at a 15-minute chart, see if it's any easier. Not really. This is a 15 Aussie dollar chart, and not really. But again, this one, you know, this took off from that settlement deviation, that blue line with the shadow. And you can see where the stop is right below that with the red diamond. And, you know, this would have been an area, once you saw that higher low, to get in this trade and take it up. The problem is, where are we heading into? Resistance. We're trading right into resistance. I don't want that pulling back and taking us out, right? And we're not going to put a big stop in there. This is either going to work or it's not going to work. So we're not going to risk 20 or 30 pips on this trade. So we just want to see a bullish candlestick formation, and let's see if we can get above this R1, and we'll just take it up to R2. And like I said, the range is really, really small. So I think this is a good thing, but we're going to take profit at R2. And I think this trade will work out pretty nice. Let's take a look at all three together. And these are all three charts put together, so you can get a look at them. Just look at that daily. That is just amazing, 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 amazing. This is like, wow, this is probably over 2 weeks here from that bounce off the 200 exponential moving average on that daily chart. And people, how can anybody say the 200 exponential moving average doesn't make noise? Look at this bounce. Absolutely wonderful off this daily chart. And away she went and just continued up, and she's been marching. Okay, traders, I'm not getting into all the fluff and puff stuff in my videos. We are in the work mode, and we are here to make profits. And we're here as a team. So please leave comments. I appreciate you looking at my YouTube. Put some comments in there if you like it. Subscribe to my channel to come in. Every video I do will go to your email automatically, and you'll know I've done a video, and it'll be great. Traders, I'm not looking to make any kind of funds from any of this. This is just helping traders be traders, and I'm sure you guys will help me, and I'll help you, and we're going to make some profits. And that's the whole purpose, and my mission is for all of us to make profits. I'm not out to make money on the side. All right. Well, thanks, my friends, and I appreciate you all being with me. And it's been a great session. This video went long, and I think they're going to all be probably about this length, about 15 minutes, 16 minutes, because I'm doing 2 different instruments, and it's just going to take time to go through that. And once everybody understands the options and what we're doing, it'll go a little bit faster. But until we understand and everybody's on the same track with us, it's going to take a little bit of time. Okay, my friends, remember, trade smart and not hard. Take care, traders, and we'll see you tomorrow for Trading with Bill, Options and Forex. Take care, folks. Bye-bye.